Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a truly incredible, deeply emotional story today. It's all about loyalty, hope, and this absolute legend of a golden retriever named Buddy. So, let's just get right into it, shall we?
Picture this, right? It's a sleepy, quiet American town just waking up. Every single morning, without fail, at exactly 7:30 a.m., this old golden retriever Buddy would trot down to the exact same local bus stop. And, this wasn't just some random morning stroll for him. It was a mission, a literal daily mission.
All the locals knew him, of course. People would walk by, smile, wave as they grabbed their morning coffee. But Buddy never looked away from the road, not even for a split second. His attention was completely 100% locked in. He was waiting for one very specific arrival.
Now, to figure out why he was doing this, we've got to rewind a bit. Let's go back 3 years. You see, Buddy wasn't just some stray dog looking for a quick handout. He had a best friend, a young guy named Ethan. And 3 years ago, Ethan had to depart for military service, leaving his beloved dog behind. Right before he shipped out, they shared this final, tight hug, and Ethan whispered to him, "I'll be back, Buddy. Wait for me." Man, that wasn't just a quick goodbye. No, that was a contract, an absolutely unbreakable contract made between a man and his dog. A truly profound promise.
But, well, we all know military deployments, right? They're incredibly long, they're unpredictable, so months passed. And then years. Just try to imagine that quiet, empty house and the sheer, staggering endurance it takes to maintain that kind of dedication. Day after day, year after year.
And then, the absolute unthinkable happened. The most devastating news hit the town. The military reported that Ethan was officially missing in action. MIA. It's exactly the kind of catastrophic update that just completely, utterly stops a community right in its tracks.
So the community mourned. They accepted the heartbreak, and eventually they began to let go of their hope. But Buddy never stopped waiting. Obviously, he didn't understand the military reports, or all the heavy grief going around town. The only thing he understood was that promise.
His dedication was just absolute. I'm talking freezing rain, heavy snow, totally scorching summer heat. Through the absolute harshest weather you can imagine, Buddy showed up every single morning, steadfastly waiting for a bus that, well, just never seemed to bring Ethan home. Okay, but then, one freezing cold December morning, the pattern finally broke. The air was biting cold, the wait was the exact same routine it had been for over 1,000 days. But this time, a bus approached the stop, and it didn't just roll past, it actually stopped.
Let's just slow this down for a second. The bus doors squeak open. A man steps off. He's wearing a military jacket, and he's leaning pretty heavily on a cane. Buddy is sitting in his usual spot, and he just freezes. Every single muscle tenses up. And then you can see the realization hit him, and his tail just starts shaking.
It was Ethan. Against literally all odds, he had survived. After years of waiting, of just weathering the elements and completely defying what everyone else in town thought, Buddy runs straight into the arms of his absolute best friend. And the whole street, it just fell completely silent. Everyone was taking in the sheer magnitude of this reunion. Then, the raw emotion just spilled over. I mean, people were literally crying right there on the sidewalk, while others started to clap, just celebrating these two best friends finally reunited. As they hugged, Ethan held onto his dog so tightly and whispered, "You kept your promise, because you never stopped believing in me." They walked home together that morning, and honestly, it just proves that sometimes the absolute purest kind of love out there has 4 paws. It never gives up. This incredible story of loyalty really makes you reflect on the connections we have in our own worlds, doesn't it? So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question to chew on. Who in your life would wait at the bus stop for you?